Final thoughts right here on the Ford Faction. I'm Ford Brown. This is YellowHammerNews.com. Let's kick it off. Final thoughts. We had so much to talk about today. Let's roll with it.
First up, we have John Merrill.
So John Merrill got in a little bit of hot water. I see his name pop up last night. And the ACLU has now taken actions into their own hands as they are now suing John Merrill for blocking some of Alabama's constituents on Twitter. The people he represents in Alabama, he has blocked a couple of them. Now, I interviewed him today, and he said, if you use foul language, automatic block. He said, someone said something about the death of my dad, blocked. Other than that, I mean, if you continue to ask the same question over and over and over and you cuss, you're not getting your point across effectively. Communication is key. He is the most reachable politician that we have here in Alabama. There's no point in the world you should continue to abuse the communication that is Twitter of John Merrill. And it's his private account. Let him do whatever he wants to with it. What's next?
Cory Booker.
Cory Booker had another I am Spartacus moment, but now they're calling it I am Sparta kiss moment because in a 1992 college newspaper, he talked about this like New Year's Eve kiss groping session moment that he had with one of his friends, and that, you know, after she talked about being a little too drunk and, you know, didn't know what she was doing. He published that in a 1992 newspaper college article, and he's one of the more outspoken guys against Kavanaugh. Is that not the same thing, except he gave himself up and gave way too much detail about it? Cory Booker, you got yourself there, buddy. What's next?
Doug Jones.
Now, Andrea Tice came in here. She's sitting here with me today and talked about Doug Jones, kind of how he is dancing around these questions. I think he is. I think Doug Jones is, you know, tiptoeing, kind of getting around these answers because he doesn't necessarily know what he either wants to see happen. He's trying to give the best politically sounding answers because he doesn't know what his future holds. And to me, I just feel like it's a little bit of a waste of a seat. Sorry, Doug Jones. What's next?
The Kavanaugh accuser.
So the Kavanaugh accuser says she wishes to testify. Now, she said all of this through her lawyer, that she wishes to testify next week. Okay? That her family has had to leave their house. I mean, it's just getting overrun with media. She's getting threats. All of the above, right? And so she wishes to testify next week. Monday's too fast, though. Shocker. They're going to continue to push this bad boy back. There's no hard evidence. They want to push it back. They want to take back control of the Senate before they vote on this. They're going to push it back. The story's going to be dying over the weekend. It's going to be the top story, but the weekend news doesn't have much, right? Sunday, the news cycle is going to start again. All right, this story is going to go throughout next week, and they will continue to push it back. There's going to be breaking news over the weekend on Monday. Monday's going to be a massive news day, and I'm looking forward to it. But you can see what they're doing here. It's a long haul. They're trying to push it back. What's next? What else do we have today, Toya?
That is it.
We had the shooting in Maryland. I want to touch on that just real quick.
Go ahead.
The shooting in Maryland, disgruntled 26-year-old female employee. She shot 7 people, killed 3. And just another sad example of the lack of communication that we have with our coworkers, with our neighbors, with our friends nowadays. And just keep them in your thoughts and prayers today, because that is something that, I think we can all relate to. We all have coworkers. We all have disgruntled coworkers. We all have disgruntled friends. I mean, we all hold grudges at some point in our life. And so just keep them in your thoughts and prayers today. That is the final thoughts. I'm Ford Brown. This is the Ford Faction. YellowHammerNews.com. We'll see you tomorrow.